Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys my current foundation routine. Lately I've been really liking super glowy, healthy looking skin, so I thought I would show you how I achieve that in my everyday makeup routine. So all the products that I will be talking about today are products that I've been using for several months now, if not longer. So today I'm just going to show you how I get a super glowy base without using a ton of highlighters and stuff like that. So without further ado, let's get started. So I just put my hair back with this cute little fuzzy headband with some ears. I just think it's cute. The first product that I want to talk about today is a oil from Milk Makeup. This is going to be the only skincare product that I'm going to be mentioning in this video. Usually my skin is a little bit on the normal side. Sometimes it can get quite oily, but if my skin's super dry, then I like using this Milk Makeup Sunshine Oil. This is a little sample. I haven't been using this a lot lately because obviously it is summer, so I'm sweating a little bit more, so my skin isn't as dry. But today I think I forgot to moisturize, so I'm going to be putting on a little bit of the Sunshine Oil just to hydrate my skin a little bit. I find that in the drier months, so like winter times, I really like using oils on my skin just because I know that it'll just sink into my skin really nicely and help me not get little bits of dry skin on my face. The Milk Makeup Sunshine Oil is just really nice for hydrating your skin, and I also really like the smell of this. That is the only skincare product that I have to show you guys today. I'm going to jump right into foundation. The foundation that I've been using a lot lately is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. I have this in the shade R230. I've been using this foundation for quite some time now. It's a little bit off to my current skin tone, but we'll make it work anyways. I usually put on maybe half a pump to 3/4. If I need more, I'll get some more later, but I usually just put it on with my finger like this. And then I already dampened a beauty blender, so I'm just going to pat that into my skin. I really like this foundation because it actually looks like skin. It gives me enough coverage to even out my skin tone, but it still looks quite natural. So I'm just going to add a little bit more on my chin, just a little dot like that. Just a little bit down on my neck as well. So paired with this foundation, I really like using this concealer. It is a MAC concealer in the shade NC15, and it is the Select Moisturecover concealer. I really like using this on my skin because it really does give kind of like a dewy finish to my skin. I really like using it on my cheeks because I get a little bit of redness here, and sometimes I find that when I blend it out, it kind of just adds a nice little sheen, so it's like highlight but not really. So if I don't really want to put on any highlight, don't want to look super oily, I just put on a little bit of this, and as you can see, it kind of gives a little bit of a healthy shine to my skin. I don't know if you can see that, but I just put the concealer over here where I would normally put my highlighter, and yeah, you can see that it's a little bit glowy there, which I like. So I really like using cream products on my skin because I find that they look super natural. And I have here this Quiktrik stick from MAC. I'm going to be using the kind of contoury bronzery side. I have this in the shade Softly Does It in Tight and Tawny, and I just really like using this as a base for my contour. I actually don't really contour that much, so I guess this is kind of like bronzing. But I put some around the edges of my face, and then just underneath that highlight, or just underneath that concealer that I put on that I like using as a highlight. And I just blend it out with a stippling brush. I have this Real Techniques one. And it looks just super natural. I like blending it into my hairline as well. And then I like going in with my beauty blender again just to soften the edges, especially over here where I put it as like a bronzing contour. Maybe you can see it a little bit better now, but this is where I put a little bit of concealer because I do have some redness on my cheeks. And you can see that it looks a little bit more glowy than the rest of my skin. We're actually almost done this video. I just need to put a little bit of bronzer on. Now depending on the season, I like using different bronzers. I find that in the winter months I really like using something like this from Hourglass. I believe this bronzer in this palette is Luminous Bronze Light. And I use that in the wintertime when my skin is looking a little bit dull. But because it is in the summer, or end of summer, I'm going to be using this, which is a MAC bronzer in the shade Matte Bronze, which is really nice. I'm just going to get that on a regular powder brush, and I'm just going to lightly dust that where I put the MAC cream bronzer. And I just do a light dusting of that, and then I continue on with the rest of my makeup. So that is pretty much the end of this video. I just put on my brows and a little bit of lip balm, and I am done my glowy base. The brow product that I have been using is the Sephora Collection Retractable Brow Pencil. I have it in the shade 06 Soft Charcoal. I still really like the Anastasia Brow Wiz better than this one, but I have it, so I'm going to continue using it. If I decided that I wanted to have a little bit more glow, then these two products are probably some of the highlighters that I would incorporate into this routine. Sometimes I would put a little bit of this Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade Moonlight mixed in with my foundation. I tend to do that in the winter months a little bit more, or sometimes I would just use a liquid highlighter. These are the MAC Lustre Drops. I have this in the shade Pink Rebel, and I'll just dust that onto the highest points of my cheekbones to get a little bit more glow there. But those are all the products that I use. They're actually not that many. There's maybe only like 5 or 6 products that I mentioned in this video, and I find that all of these products work really well on my skin type. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and a subscribe. I will list all of the products that I've used in this video down below in the description box. I do also have links to my other social media if you want to follow me there. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I will see you in the next video.
I'd rather you something close to me, left with some